Hey, what up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the
FilmBros podcast. That's your host. No, we're not going back and forth.
I mean, I need a little more enthusiasm. You got to put a little bit more. Go.
I'm the co-host, Josh,
And I'm your host, JP.
Yeah. See, I hope you're feeling better about that.
I do. And we're back with another episode of the Film Bros podcast, dude.
Yeah.
We're coming back at y'all with the news. We're gonna break down the news today, give you guys our thoughts and opinions on it, and we're just gonna roll right into it right after we let you guys know where to find us. Josh, go ahead.
Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. It's all under FilmBros podcast. FilmBros is one word, just in case you guys are typing it in a space. It's one word and then podcast afterward. Again, that's YouTube, Twitter, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and TikTok. So all links in the description if you're on YouTube will be there.
Yes, sir. So let's just dive right in there. I feel like everybody had a little bit of a little bit of news today. We had some Star Wars news, some DC news, some MCU news. So I just want to get started with DC. It's only been 8 days, okay? Only been 8 days. James Gunn has been in the front seat for 8 days. And it seems like he's actually putting in that work. And what happened with yesterday's news with Jason Momoa and everything, with that video, that interview and all that, it looks like moves are being made, right? It seems like something's happening. And then James Gunn today posted a picture on his what was that account? It was on a different website, but they showed it on Twitter that it was just a picture of Lobo. So is he teasing something? I mean, I would be 100% down with multiversal stuff and making him as like Jason Momoa as Lobo. I think he will fit the character really well. That shit would be crazy. If that's something Jason Momoa would rather do, and we get a different Aquaman, a little bit more, I don't want to say like comic accurate, because a little bit more updated and looking good Aquaman, then I would be down for that.
No, well, I don't know, because I did see Jason Momoa as Lobo, but I mean that was way before he was Aquaman. You know what I mean? So I think they're gonna have to choose someone else, and they're not in the right stages right now to be doing multiversal stuff either. And I don't know if you know this, but like in the comics, there's only one Lobo throughout the entire multiverse, and that's like that's like the main universe Lobo.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's
So why don't you want him to be the main universe Lobo? What you got against Jason Momoa?
He's Aquaman, and I like him as Aquaman.
I like him as Aquaman too, but I think he'd make a better Lobo in my opinion.
I don't know.
I see the vision. You don't see the vision?
Well, no, I see it, but he's already Aquaman, and I don't want to sacrifice him as Aquaman. He's cool Aquaman.
The Snyderverse stuff.
No, it's not.
Is this coming from the Snyderverse part of you?
No, he's a good Aquaman. I'm like, there's like, I couldn't imagine seeing a third film or even the second film without Jason Momoa.
Well,
you know who could live without though? Amber Heard.
I kind of liked her as Mara too. It's a shame. It's a shame what's going on with that. It's a shame. But justice is served. She was a great Mara. It sucks that we're probably not gonna get her anymore, but she was really. I liked her.
I kind of liked her role I say role, but it's like a.
So, would you? Oh, sorry.
A little bit in like Zack Snyder's Justice League, the Nightmare sequence.
Oh yeah. Mhm. Oh, when she's like, "I'm gonna stab it through his heart."
Yeah.
Where's that bastard?
Yeah.
Yeah. I really liked her as that. So, but do you think in James Gunn's future DC, will she have a spot in it? After all these allegations, well, obviously. But what if he says, you know what? We're going to try to push that to the side, leave it alone. People are going to forget, build you back up. Think he'd do it?
Probably not. Not unless she's under contract to be in films like that, but I doubt it. Because if she was, her role in Aquaman 2 would have been bigger. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think we'll see her, especially after all the controversy. But I mean, if they keep her, cool. I did like her as Mara. Too bad that I think she should go, though, for the betterment of the films. It's only fair because Johnny Depp lost all his shit. I think it's only right that she loses that role, too.
An eye for an eye.
Exactly.
Makes the whole world blind, man.
No, you can.
What are you doing?
We're wearing eye patch.
What are you doing? Gotta be the bigger people. Forgive and forget. But, with all these plans rolling out, I mean, it seems like we're getting some teases a little early on. I don't know. James Gunn is building a plan. And you know what? I know that you had some kind of issue with James Gunn before. Are you okay with him driving the car? Are you cool with, like, are you good with him doing DC? Do you have faith in him is what I'm asking. Faith.
Damn, that's a good question.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I want to say yes,
Mm-hmm.
as long as other directors are handling everything else. Because I'm pretty sure he won't have time to direct, unless he's really like, no, yeah, I want to make this movie. Because I know he still has Peacemaker, and I think he said he wanted to do another show or whatever. But I don't know. I guess him at the reins and leading everything is fine. But as long as he brings in diverse directors and stuff, and he isn't doing too much of the directing in these movies. If it was a Lobo film, sure. Give him Lobo, or like I told you before, Booster Gold and Blue Beetle. That would have been cool. But like, I couldn't picture like a Superman movie with him or a Flash movie with him. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So if he's at the reins and not really, he's planning it out. If he's the Kevin Feige of the DC universe, Kevin Feige doesn't direct,
Mm-hmm.
he produces. So I guess I don't have a problem with that.
Well, speaking of a Superman film as well, so there were some rumors going around saying that Nolan might be producing or directing, and or Steven Spielberg a Superman movie, or Andy Massachusetts, or Muschietti. What's his name? And Andy, the dude that's directing the Flash film, Andy Muschietti. That's his name.
Yeah.
I said Massachusetts. That sounds
Massachusetts.
fairly similar. My bad, man. So there was rumors that one, mostly Spielberg or Nolan at first, and it kind of made people think because apparently they saw them having lunch together a couple days ago. All three of them, James Gunn, Boom Boom, the other two. Do you think they might be directing a Superman film?
Maybe, or maybe they were just out having lunch, but
I mean, yeah, it's just speculation. And
just,
would you want to see a Steven Spielberg Superman?
Not Steven Spielberg.
Nolan?
Nolan probably.
Hockey pads.
I'd probably want to see Nolan direct a Superman film. He's the closest, but I don't know. I don't think has that one dude doing the Flash? Has he done anything else?
I don't know. Look it up.
David Massachusetts.
Andy Muschietti, that's his name. Look it up. Maybe he has, but we just never realized it. Come on, man. Oh yeah, he did the It movies.
He did It.
Mama. Yeah, no, he's good. I'm.
Looks like he does a lot of horror though, or scary movies.
Yeah, but that's Andres Muschietti. But that's who Hamada would always hire. He would hire his fellow horror movie people.
Yeah.
So, if he nails the Flash, if it's as good as they're hyping it up to be, obviously they've been it's high. Obviously they want to keep it because with all the Ezra Miller controversy and all that stuff, they could have just completely scrapped it a long time ago. But they feel like they have a gold mine right there. So, if he does nail that movie, could he be a good choice?
I don't see why not. There's always potential. Like I know we want Zack Snyder to direct the sequel, but there's always potential to see like another person do it. I know it won't have the same flair or whatever, but I mean, I trust the hands of like Nolan.
I would think a Nolan Superman would be cool.
Yeah.
I'm not so sure about Steven Spielberg. I think as a producer maybe, but I don't know if I can see it.
Because wasn't it Nolan that wrote Man of Steel? He wrote it, and then hold on.
I think he produced it. Was he a co-writer?
Hold on.
Christopher Nolan.
I think you might have like wrote it. The film directed by Zack Snyder was written by David S. Goyer from a story by him and Christopher Nolan, who also produces and stars Henry Cavill. So yeah, he played a part in making Man of Steel.
Yeah.
I would trust him with a Superman film.
Yeah. It'd be clean.
Especially if he was working with Zack to make that one. Like, I'd imagine it would be...
Snyderverse lives on. Look at you. That's great. Yeah, so, I mean, I could totally see something like that happening. So, hopefully we get a Superman movie soon. Hopefully they figure out somebody good to do it. I just need another Superman movie already.
Yeah, and if they're teasing Lobo, I mean, I'd imagine that's who Superman's going to end up going against, most likely, I think. Because they're always, like, throwing hands in the comics.
That's true.
He's a bounty hunter, and he's always like, "You're the last Kryptonian," and then they throw hands.
Take my money.
Yeah.
Take my money.
Like live action, that would be fucking dope.
Yeah, take my money. Also on the DC side, George Lopez was recently in an interview, and apparently he said that Batman was going to make an appearance in Blue Beetle. I'm not too sure about that one. Maybe I'm thinking it had to do. I don't know. I don't think Batman's in Blue Beetle. Maybe he's confused.
Maybe. I don't know. He's playing like the uncle or something like that, right? One of the uncles?
Yeah.
Yeah, I read that. He's part of the cast.
Yeah.
But,
yeah, George Lopez is my boy, but I don't know if Batman's going to be in Blue Beetle.
Probably for like an end credit scene or something. Because it looks like they're pulling together everybody, even after Black Adam and stuff.
Dang, what if George Lopez just ruined the end credit scene?
If he did... they need to get more people to shut the fuck up.
Like, I mean, if anybody could do it, I think George Lopez can. Mad respect.
Yeah, he'd be the one to leak Batman.
Yes. Now, this one's kind of like, it's getting close. Black Panther, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's getting close. There's more trailers coming out. We got more images. Saw Riri Williams as Ironheart.
Yeah.
Did you see the picture?
I did see the picture.
Yeah. So, kind of looked like a Power Ranger suit to me. But I'm not trying to be mean. I'm still giving it a chance. But it looked cool. But it looked like a Power Ranger suit.
Yeah. It does. That I don't know.
Kind of weird.
It's weird because even the set photo before, it looked clunky. But that's the Mark 1 in the comics look like that. So I can understand. And then I guess if they're barely building it, that I know that isn't the final like look. I'm sure when she gets her show, it'll look more like the comic accurate one because she gets her own one. I don't know if you've seen it, what it looks like.
Yeah.
It looks like that, and then even then, eventually she goes for the gold and red color scheme like Iron Man.
You know what makes me sad is that looking at that photo, it looks fake.
You think so?
It doesn't look like an Iron Man suit, like one of the Phase 1. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't look practical. It just looks like another CGI thing.
Oh well, yeah.
That sucks for me. I wish they would have made it a little bit more realistic looking, but that's the sad part for me.
Yeah, no, it does look like that for sure. It's really weird how they're just ditching all the practical stuff. Like I'm sure the training montage will it just looks weird because I'm sure the training montage, like the scene where she where I'm pretty sure they're gonna end up testing the suit and stuff. Like I imagine that will look all practical because it kind of did in Iron Man 1, or maybe it's all CGI. But I'd imagine they would do some practical stuff.
Yeah,
it's just weird because that suit does look like Power Ranger stuff.
Yeah, dude, it looks kind of. It's right there. Bang! It looks kind of. It just looks fake, but it looks cool. I like the design and everything, but if it was just a little bit more realistic, who knows? Maybe in the movie it looks different. Maybe it's because the CGI is not 100% done yet. But they always say the CGI is done by like right before the premiere. So
Yeah, no. Cause in the comics, it's that clunky suit, and then like it's the one that they show in the image, and then they refine it. Cause I'm pretty sure she's gonna go in her own show. It's gonna end up looking like the comic one, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
And then after that, like I said, she goes for a more red and gold color scheme for Iron Man. Because I don't know, you think in the comics, Tony comes back as a hologram. He's supposed to be dead.
Yeah.
He comes back as a hologram and he like teaches her.
Yeah.
You think they'll do that?
It'd be cool.
It would be cool, but still.
I don't know if they can afford him anymore. I don't know if they're gonna want to pay him the same rate just to. Maybe. Who knows?
So so look, this is the prototype. I'll edit this in the video, but like for YouTube purposes. But this is what it looks like. The set photo. So I imagine this is not the final product.
Okay.
The other one is the final product, but this is the clunky one from the comics that she built.
Oh whoa, crazy!
So you can see the similarity between these two, but I don't know where the fuck they got that Power Ranger looking as image from.
I don't know, but I gotta put that up with the whole CGI thing. It has to be the CGI. I think they would have been pulled off a little bit better if it just looks a little bit more real. So we'll see. Like I said, they keep updating it. Even with Love and Thunder, they updated the CGI with that one from the theatrical release to the Disney Plus release. You know what I mean? So who knows? We'll see in the future.
I wouldn't know. I only watched Love and Thunder once and never again.
Me too. And I watched it on the Disney Plus.
Oh, okay.
I seen all the memes that came out with that image of the floating head.
God.
Yeah. And then CGI in Marvel movies have been kind of shaky, but that's a different conversation for another day.
I know. I know what's gonna end up happening, but I can't wait to see the comparisons between Black Panther 2's water scenes and Avatar 2's water scenes, because I know that's coming. Mark my words, it's coming. I'm gonna be one of those people doing it. Just like a shit on Marvel.
Yeah.
But
I'd
imagine Ironheart's scenes are gonna look a little whack, because there's always a couple you can notice them right off the bat, like Tony's head in Civil War, or Hulk's head in Civil War, or Bruce Banner's head in Civil War when he's wearing the fucking the Hulkbuster, and he's like, "You guys are screwed," and it's just this floating fucking head.
Yeah,
like you can tell when the CGI looks terrible.
Yeah, MCU has been having some struggles with it, but yeah, just hopefully it looks good. Hopefully it's not too distracting and stuff. So can't wait to see it. Everything else is looking pretty solid to me.
Yeah, moving
on. So there's a rumor too that Sony and Marvel have reached a deal for Spider-Man. Goddamn. Oh,
that one shocked me. No.
Oh, you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
You need the Heimlich?
No, I'm good.
All right.
What? Sony met a deal with Spider-Man? Is that what you said?
I said that Marvel and
Sony,
Disney and Sony. Yeah.
Cool.
For more Spider-Man movies.
With Tom Holland?
Yeah.
Cool. Does that mean we might get a fourth movie?
Yeah, I'm assuming it's probably gonna be another couple movies and maybe an appearance in Secret Wars and all that. So that's what the speculation is.
Cool, I guess. As long as they don't bring back the director, I'd imagine it's okay.
What director?
The director that did all three of the other Spider-Man movies.
Wow. Shots fired. Who was that? Say his name.
Shit.
John Watts?
John Watts.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
They almost gave him Star Wars. They almost gave him the Fantastic Four. I cannot tell you how I prayed to the gods that he wouldn't get any of them.
Why?
Because I didn't like his direction throughout the movies. You know this. We're not going to dig into it, but...
Wow. You're just a hater.
That's right. Certified.
Drink your hater juice.
Drink
your hater juice.
It's hater water. I'm a certified hater.
Moving on, hater. So we got a bite into Star Wars. Okay.
Cool.
A little.
Finally.
Another movie announcement that may or may not come off the ground. Who knows? So
I'm mad as fuck. I'm tired.
So we lost we lost a Star Wars movie with J.D. Dillard that was supposed to be coming out.
Mm-hmm.
But to see the light in between the gray clouds, Sean Levy is in talks to direct the Star Wars movie, and he even confirmed it on his Twitter himself. So this one might be taken a little bit seriously. Who knows? But it always seems like they always like announce it, and then later on it just disappears in the wind, or it's not happening. So I don't know how to feel about it. I mean, if it actually moves forward, I mean, Sean Levy is a pretty good director, and I mean, he wouldn't film it until after Deadpool 3, which that one's they're about to say. I think they said it's supposed to start filming in spring 2023.
That's the idea.
Yeah. So, but I mean, I would think a Star Wars movie would be good coming out of him.
Is that you talking for real, or is that like the desperation for a new Star Wars film talking? Because I saw Free Guy.
Free Guy wasn't bad.
It wasn't too bad, but I mean, it wasn't groundbreaking either.
Well, no, but what about the one on Netflix? That one's a good one.
Which one?
The one with Ryan Reynolds and the child.
Oh, the Adam Project?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I didn't know he did that one.
Yeah,
okay, yeah.
And he did Deadpool 2.
Oh, yeah. Well, then maybe. I didn't know he did the Adam Project. The Adam Project was actually pretty solid. I like that one.
Mm-hmm. I think he has the range to do it. I think he could do it. I've not seen him, obviously. It's hard to see certain people do Star Wars, but you know what? The people they have been getting, at least for the TV shows, have been really making it work, and it looks really good. I think when they go practical and, on location like they're doing with Andor and The Mandalorian, I like that little screen thing. I'm sure it makes it easier for filming and stuff, which is cool. But, a little practicalness goes a long way, and I feel like Sean Levy can bring that, and he does a lot of that. So I think he can do it.
Now that I think about it, yeah. And to be fair, Andor is a lot more grounded. You can tell they're not traveling ships and shit like that. And like when they do go big with CGI, it's worth it. You know what I mean?
Of course.
It's a lot more grounded though. Like when you cut to scenes, they're not in a ship moving. Like with Mando, he's always in space or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I think he could do it. I now that I think about it, yeah, I'm sure. Hopefully they just get it done, because holy shit, man, we lost Ryan Johnson. We lost the other. I know there was a chick talking
Patty
to
Jenkins.
She was gonna direct.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I didn't know.
You never saw that teaser?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
You're lying.
No, bro.
I gotta show it to you after this.
Okay. And then
if you guys haven't seen it, just go on YouTube and put in Patty Jenkins Rogue Squadron movie teaser and prepare to laugh, because that was about 4 years ago or 3 years ago, and it just disappeared in the wind after Wonder Woman 84. So take that take that how it is. So
damn, I didn't know that. But I guess I can see it. That would be cool. Star Wars, more Star Wars stuff.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
Yeah.
Please.
Just sit down with Favreau and Filoni. They'll get it done.
Please. We need more Star Wars. Yeah, and Keanu's on a roll. Apparently he's going to appear in that spin-off series we were talking about a couple pods ago.
Oh, the ballerina?
Ballerina. He's going to be in that one as well with Anna de Armas.
Cool. Yeah. Well, yeah, I'd imagine they're setting it up in his movie.
In his universe. And Ian McShane is going to come back as Winston too. So
he's the bad guy?
No, he's the owner of the hotel. Didn't
he end up being bad?
No, he's not bad.
No? Oh. Well, I haven't seen the first 3 movies in a minute. I could have sworn. Oh wait, no, it's because John Wick killed in the thing. He had no choice. Okay, never mind. I remember.
There you go. I was like, don't embarrass yourself.
No, I remember. That's cool.
So that's interesting. It's gonna be a good show. Well, hopefully they don't drop the ball with John Wick 4, and hopefully the show is gonna be good. Don't know where it's streaming at yet, but I gotta look.
Pretty sure it'll end up on like HBO Max or something.
Is it a Warner Brothers movie?
John Wick? Mm-hmm. I think so. I
don't know. Well, you wanna look it up?
Yeah, real quick. Keep talking.
All right, yeah. So with that, let's see. But I'm actually interested. What do you, John Wick? What are you doing?
What are you? Isn't it Paramount?
Paramount.
Lionsgate.
Lionsgate.
Summit.
Oh, okay.
Your mouse is being whacked.
Oh, okay. Yep. So it's gonna come from there. So where? Yeah, I don't know where it's gonna be streaming. We'll find out later.
I'm pretty sure they'll put it on HBO Max, no doubt. Either that or Paramount Plus, I'd imagine.
Yep, we'll see. With that, we got Indiana Jones series in the works for Disney Plus.
Fuck Harrison Ford. No, it's not gonna be about him, right?
Damn, Doug.
I meant fuck.
Damn, Doug.
I meant fuck, Harrison Ford, not fuck Harrison Ford.
You want to fuck Harrison Ford?
No, no.
It's kind of weird.
That's gross.
Han Solo?
No.
He won't be solo for long.
But yeah, no, that's weird because I know it'll probably piss him off, but like if they're gonna go that route, they're gonna have to get a young actor for him.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna have Harrison Ford in that show. I think he plays such a good, like, I don't know if he's just naturally grumpy, but he's just so.
Yeah, he's naturally grumpy.
He
doesn't do shit unless there's paycheck involved.
And what's wrong with that? My man deserves his bag.
He does, but not to be an ass about it either.
Yeah, you're right. Hey, but I don't think he's gonna I don't think he's gonna be in that show. I think this one's gonna probably do what the one with Shia LaBeouf was trying to do and try to pass the baton on, and it's probably gonna lead into that series.
That would make sense, but I don't know. He got all emotional. I think it's gonna be like a curtain call for him.
That's what I'm saying. You think he's gonna get killed off?
I would think so.
Damn.
I would imagine.
Heroic death.
Yeah. Either that or this show could be a whole prequel to the first one and just give him an old actor, new actor.
Oh.
Young, make him young, whatever.
The dude that played Han Solo.
That would be ironic and hilarious. He's gonna be like, not this guy.
Yeah, man, that'd be cool. And with that, just one more thing. It's kind of I guess I feel like it'd be a good topic. Quentin Tarantino says he has no interest to do any Marvel or DC films because they're just working hands. What do you think about that?
Well, yeah. Remember we kind of touched up on this because not all of them, but like Sam Raimi, I don't count him with that bunch, but maybe all the other ones that make generic MCU movies, because you got big names everywhere. You got James Gunn, unfortunately for me to say, I have to give him credit there. Sam Raimi, the dude that made the second Black Panther, what was his name?
Ryan Coogler.
Made
the first one as well.
Oh, well, he's good. Favreau, he did all three Iron Man, or did he do all three? He did the first two.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna count the Russo brothers as hired hands.
Yeah. Oh, what?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, they did good with Infinity War and Endgame, but it doesn't look like they're coming back.
Yeah, that's true, huh? I think the last few movies were flops too.
And even before, like, this is what we were talking about, because when, for perfect example, like I said, Sam Raimi, before he got that one, before they gave him that, there was someone else before him who was supposed to direct, and then it didn't happen.
Scott Derrickson.
Yeah.
He made the first one.
Yeah, it didn't happen, and it didn't happen. They cut him loose, and they were like, oh, well, now we need someone to fill in the role, and it was Sam Raimi. So it's all like cogs in the machine, like I said.
Scott Derrickson and Marvel had disagreements.
Yeah, you know what that means? It means they take them in an alley, take their kneecaps, and say, "You'll never work in this town again."
No, Scott Derrickson's a well-known. He made that new movie, The Black Phone, which we'll give a review out on that one soon. I heard it's really good. We gotta watch it. But yeah, he made that one. I think he made Sinister as well.
Yeah, but like that's what I mean though. Like
he's good.
But listen, like they don't follow through, or there's creative differences or whatever. What do you call it? They get rid of them.
Yeah, that's true. It has to fit Kevin Feige's narrative for sure.
Maybe not so much DC side, but there's a lot on DC side for directors that, you know, they don't go through much slack with directors, but it's creative differences that got the DC where it is now. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So like Patty Jenkins did both Wonder Woman, right?
Yes.
But you see, the first one had Zack Snyder influence. The second one did.
Okay.
I don't know who's doing Aquaman, or the first one or the second one. I know James Wan did the first one, right?
Yes.
I don't know. I don't know if he came back for a second.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, well, he's a good one. The first one had Zack Snyder touch, or probably not. He was out by then, right?
Yeah, he was out by then.
Well, James Wan, he does good regardless, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And then they got rid of him, Zack Snyder. The dude that's doing the Flash, that's his first Flash movie. That's his first movie with the Flash. It's just they don't go through a lot of slack with directors because it's mainly where the story is headed that they just can't pull it together. So I don't think they're hired hands for sure, because I'm sure once the ball starts rolling and James Gunn starts getting those cogs turning, they're gonna end up like how Feige is. And once I gotta take a breath. Hold on. But once it just gets rolling, I'm pretty sure directors will get difficult and they'll just chop them up. You know what I mean? Chop them off the block.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Well, most definitely with Marvel, and I mean with Warner Brothers, I don't think with DC, I don't think they chop them off. I just think that they make them do those reshoots. Saw what happened with Justice League, Suicide Squad. Right now they're going through more reshoots as we speak. I know it doesn't have to do with directors and all that right now, but yeah, once I feel like DC has a little bit more leniency, whereas the MCU has a certain way of life, and Kevin Feige is gonna tell you either get along or step the fuck out, which he kind of changed his tune a little bit in Phase 4, and I kind of see that experimental side from them. So I mean, maybe he's turning a new leaf. Maybe Quentin Tarantino is wrong, and an old dog can learn new tricks.
It's different though. He's giving shot to new people that haven't done it before, or if they have done it, they've done it on a smaller scale. Presenting for Marvel I'd imagine it's a different ball game, because you sign the contract and you do as you're told.
But that's why it seems like they're working hands, because then they're just hiring these people that don't know. Yeah, giving them their big break, congratulations, but it's Marvel led, it's obviously Kevin Feige having a big hand in everything that's happening. If the movie does good, who knows if when you get out into the street and make your own movie somewhere else, if it's going to be as good as what, they're put there. There's a reason why some of them haven't really, been talked about, and some of them that made the better, what happened to the dude that made the second Thor?
Damn. I don't even remember the dude's name.
Mm-hmm.
It was weird though, because you said he'll never do it, but I can see him doing pretty well with some good DC characters. I think
Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah.
Like who?
Deathstroke. Yeah.
No.
I can see it. I see the vision.
I want to see that. I think you're tripping.
No, he could do a lot of
Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah. Yes. Just to break the silence.
go Google him real quick. I want to see the movies he's made. Quentin Tarantino movies. I know a few of them, obviously. Yeah, Kill Bill, Pulp Fiction. He made Inglourious Basterds.
He made Little Nicky? What the fuck?
I think he had a hand in that. I don't think he directed it. Yeah, so, I mean, he's made bangers. I think... who can I see him doing?
He does a lot of team-up movies. I mean...
Maybe a movie. Maybe a movie? Ra's al Ghul?
Oh, the League of Assassins?
Yeah. That'd be pretty cool.
Like that's what I mean. That's what I was trying to get to. He could do League of Assassins, Lady Shiva, Deathstroke, those type of people. I can see him doing kind of well with.
Yeah, more grounded, huh?
Yeah,
more a little bit more hand combat stuff like that. I could see it. The Hateful Eight was pretty good too.
That's why. So imagine the Hateful Eight, but less racist, and I can imagine the Suicide Squad in his hands, if I'm being for real. An R-rated Suicide Squad.
Huh? Damn, I feel yeah. Okay, I see a little bit too. I don't know about Deathstroke still, but I see.
You see the vision?
Yeah. Okay.
So I don't know. My bad. I don't know how well he'd do on Marvel's side, because again, Kevin Feige would work him like a puppet.
Yeah.
But I'd imagine James Gunn would give him the reins.
I feel like DC would do him justice. Sucks that he has that depiction, but I think this is also comes from, older filmmaker who, is used to just giving the money, make the movie, will oversee it, make sure that it's popular enough. And I don't think it's like until more recent times where movies can really change on a dime. Like before, it used to be you make the film, you wrap it up, that's it. What you turn in is what you turn in. We can't edit no more. Like you need to have it at least a month before the premiere, at least 2 months before the premiere. You know what I mean? As today gets closer, they already they're used to their old ways. They don't see they're not as open minded. I don't feel so. Just let them make the movies that they want to make, and just trust that they can do it. But it also has to continue with a story that is not their own. So that's probably an issue as well.
No, yeah, definitely. It's like I don't want to lump them in, but it's those older heads in Hollywood and cinema that are saying these things. Not to saying that he's hating, but he just doesn't agree with the formula, which I can understand that.
I can understand that too, because he was raised on a different one.
Yeah, him, Scorsese, Cameron. I know there's probably been more people talking this shit, but like they're all part of a different generation. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it sucks. It just sucks so much because it would be cool to see a movie like a superhero movie from them or something. It would be nice. Or directing a Star Wars movie. I could see Quentin Tarantino doing that. Hopefully he jumps to that side. That'd be dope.
Yeah, I guess I can see that. It would have to be the more Western side of Star Wars, I'd imagine.
Yeah, I think he would make like a cool, kind of like a Mandalorian kind of show. You know what I mean? Yeah. Or a movie, something like that. But
like it'd have to be based around bounty hunters.
Yeah,
I think for him to really shine.
A movie about like Jango Fett or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Damn, get on it. But yeah, hopefully Quentin Tarantino wants to do one before he is done with filmmaking altogether. He still has a long way to go. He's a legend, and hopefully he sees the vision as well and just wants to at least just do one, just to say that he's done it before. With that, that's the end.
Cool.
Yeah, man. So if you guys out there feel like we missed anything, feel like we didn't talk about something, want our thoughts on anything else, go ahead and leave us a comment on our Twitter. Where's our Twitter at again?
At FilmBros Podcast. Again, that's Twitter. If you're listening to this on YouTube, that's still at FilmBros Podcast, which means you're here. Subscribe while you're at it.
Yeah, and follow.
Exactly.
Yeah. And go ahead and leave us any suggestions on movies to review. We will be putting out more movie reviews. Don't worry.
Yeah.
We on it.
Yes.
All right, y'all. We'll see you on the next one.
Talk to you guys later.
Late.